right, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Monday Night Clash for the Cash. We've got Jason Nugent and Trent Booth. They're going to play Race to 11, $100 a man. And we'll be lagging here in just a moment. I think, let's see. Yeah, they're just kind of talking everything out for just a second. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and lag for the break. And it looks like Jason's going to win. Oh, I think Trent's got that one. They might get a second opinion. All right, Trent's gonna skin that one out by the hair of his chin. And both of these guys play pretty fast, so I don't suspect this match to take too long this evening. If it takes 2 hours, I'd be very surprised. And Trent's gonna put two down here to begin with, but the one's gonna be hidden, and I don't think Trent's much in the way of pushing, but we'll find out. Well, that's exactly what he's gonna do. I'll get a first look at Jason this evening. I expect he's gonna try to cut it all the way up. No, he's just gonna play safe. I don't think he's gonna like leaving it that close to the nine. And he might just try to nudge the one off the nine, put the cue ball back on this other end of the table here. Trent's not scared to shoot at anything. Like, I don't know if he tries to come off that long rail on the left side, just edge the one. Try to get it behind the four somewhere. No, well, the one does go down. It's going to leave a pretty simple out here for Jason. He's going to look like he's going to try to shoot the 3-9, get this one out of the way early. And this is probably a more prudent play here. If he misses, he's got to know Trent's out. And he should just send this cue ball up to the short rail up there. Bring it back down. Good shot there. Nice natural shape to the 9 inside. Got a little long on it. Gonna leave him a little awkward shot here. He's left himself in a bit of a tough position here. You know, maybe he tries to cut it into the side there, but looks like he's gonna go banking it. And a good shot there, and that's gonna put Jason in the early lead. Jason playing a little slower than he did last week against Whitey. Oh, and he didn't catch that one square. Probably hit it a bit too hard there, but got a good spread. Looks like the only real trouble will be the getting the 8 away from the 9 there. I think Trent's probably going to solve that problem right now. Just follow this up into there. And it didn't catch it quite as square as he probably liked. Oh, watch out for the side pocket there. I really thought he would have come around 2 rails up towards the middle of the table. Pocket that 4 in the top right. Might probably see him play safe here. Try to put the cue ball on the end rail near the 8. And watch out for the scratch. He just didn't catch the short rail there. I think probably see him leave himself. Shoot shoot the cue ball near the middle of the table, so when he shoots the 6, he can break the 8 out, or leave himself somewhere where he can just bank the 8 back to the corner. Yeah, and it's that. quite the angle that he wanted, but he might shoot the 8 ball. He's going to shoot safe all the way up there, and the table of the cue ball were right there. I just didn't get quite behind the 9. Jason's just got to kind of watch out for the scratch here. And nice shot there. Gonna leave him an easy 9 and should put him up 2-0. There it is. We'll see Jason. See if Jason takes a little something off the break this time. And for anybody out there wanting to play doubles, Trent and Vinny, we've got an open invitation. Anybody, 1100 other Fargo, of course, 200 games, robustness or better, very similar to the setup for the Scotch doubles tournament. But they're wanting to get some people lined up, so you can reach out to Trent or Vinny or Darren and let them know, and we'll see if we can't get something lined up. And he scratched in the same side pocket that he did last time. These are spread pretty well. Not any real trouble here. I just see him stop the cue ball right here, shoot the 3 in the side. All right, probably that 9 looms a little large there if he was going to try to go 3 back to the. He's gonna. Yeah, he looks like he wanted to play safe, just left it open. And I think he's probably should just shoot this with high inside. Yeah, it's gonna set up well for Trent. Should be pretty natural. I thought he would have left a little bit more angle there. Probably just draw it back, but it's kind of. It looks like he'll probably come up on this, leave himself a little bit longer shot on the 9 here. Watch out for that corner pocket. Oh, and he's going to concede that one. That's going to put Jason up 3-0. Now, what I figured earlier, these games are going to go pretty quick. I think Jason's going to move the cue ball in a little bit, or just don't hit it quite as hard. He's just bouncing off that 1 ball. And again to the side pocket. He's got to fix that contact point. He's got away with it. Oh no, I apologize. I thought that was the cue ball that went in the side. It was not this time. Sometimes it's a little difficult to tell with the camera. And, it was the one that went in the side. He's got the two hiding behind the nine there. And he's going to go ahead and push out here. And Trent should be able to see might be able to see the far right side, but he's going to go ahead and give it back. And I think we'll probably see Jason just kind of kick at this here, but it looks like he's shooting to pocket it. Let's see if he can. And Trent doesn't seem to be shooting as loose as you'd normally see him shoot. Let's see if Jason stop this ball right here, or if he's going to try to stun off the side rail to get straighter on the four. No, he does go ahead and stop it. So should just kind of draw over to the right long rail and come back, shoot the five up in the top right. Just don't draw it too much because that side will get you in trouble. There we go. And just stop it right there. Shoot the seven naturally back across. Go. Good shot there. A little straighter on that eight than I'm sure he would like. Now he's got to make sure he doesn't shoot it too hard because he will jar the pocket. Yeah, he just had to hit a little too hard trying to create an angle. Did a good job doing it. Just got a little too hard. So Trent's gonna have his choice how he wants to get around. And there's three rails, and this should be Trent's first game on the board. And there we go. All right. See what Trent's got for the break this time. And it looks like the nine's going to go, but of course, since you rack your own, the bottom two don't count, so the nine will spot back up. And let's see if Trent decides to straight bank this, or if he's gonna try to bring the cue ball back behind the 4-9 back there. It looks like straightforward bank, so I expect he's going to shoot at it. There we go. to get a little close to his work here. I imagine we'll just see him bank it, try to get it up behind the 8, perhaps. He's going to try to put the cue ball somewhere up there. It's going to be a little soft there. I don't know if the 4 gets by the 6 for that left corner, but I don't know that Jason's going to. He might not shoot this unless he thinks he can draw it back into it and free it up a little bit. He'll have a look at it. But I think he's going to probably try to stop the cue ball behind the 9. A great shot there from Jason. I didn't know there was enough spacing there to get there. Hit this one. Should just hit a high ball, come over to the other rail over here. And then again, I think he's a little straighter than he wants, but should be able to create. Just hit it with top. Have a good pace, and he'll create the angle to get back to the 9. Yeah, same mistake from the previous rack, just hitting it too hard. And this should get Trent within 1. And that'll give us a 1-game spread here. Jason's had the opportunities to put him down. And you just got to shoot to the end of those pockets and not the center of them when you're trying to create that space, or you're going to jar them pretty much every time. And Trent's moved in a little bit. Got the 9 ball nicely in the middle of the table, but he's going to have to shoot over that 6 ball to shoot the 1. If he can do that, then it should be pretty easy pickings. Oh, and he's going to get a little close to that 2. Maybe he just edges this one, tries to get the cue ball to rest behind the 9. And smart shot there. Jason will probably just thin this with some bottom right, try to get the cue ball to the foot of the table up here. And we may see if Trent can put the cue ball behind the 4, send the 2 to the other end of the table, but he's going to put a better stroke than that on that, I think. And he chose to go behind the 9. come up and kick behind the 2. He's going to leave Trent with a shot to 2 in the side there. Come up off the long rail, leave a shot on the 6. Try to put cue ball back into the center of the table there. Or he may try to run into the 6, but he did not. I think that's a bit more angle than he wanted. It's going to leave him coming back and forth to get on the 7. Oh, my apologies. I thought that was the 8 ball that was sitting there, but I guess it was the 4. I think Jason's going to just try to shoot safe here. He hit that one a little too full. Didn't get behind the 7. Let's see if Trent can put this one in the side and just come back up for the 6. There it is. He can choose to follow, but I expect he'll probably draw back to get the 7. There we go. Should leave him a pretty easy 9. And that's going to bring our match back to even. And all right, guys, bear with me here real quick. We'll get a little technical assistance here and see if we can't fix the brightness on the table so the balls are more distinguishable and easy for everyone to see. All right, everyone. Hopefully that picture's a bit better. We'll get it dialed in a bit more after the matches are done. And thank Darren for calling me and walking me through that. And looks like we'll probably see Trent go 3 rails back to the 9 here. Oh, he's kind of rushed it a little bit there. Appreciate everyone's patience while we're playing with the picture there. Hopefully it didn't make anyone sick. And I don't know exactly what happened there on Jason's shot. He just seemed to have caught that one thick as all get out. I don't know if he was wanting to put inside on it and just compensated too much. And it looks like this is going to put Trent one up. All right. And for everybody watching that was not watching earlier, again, Trent and Vinny are looking for some people to play. 1100 and under, just like they do during the Scotch Doubles tournament. So you can get in touch with anybody up here at the bar, or if you've got my contact information, reach out to myself or talk to Darren, and we'll get all the parties together and see if we can't come up with something. Looks like he didn't call a push, so and he's got a nice touch there. And it should just float down for the 3 pretty naturally. Oh, 4 got in the game there. Maybe he can go rail first. And he does. Good. Decent speed control there. As long as he can avoid that 8, he should be able to get 3 rails back around to the 5, but I don't know if it goes by the 6 or not. Maybe he's just going to shoot safe here. Oh, he did try to cut it, and that 8 got in the way of the cue ball. And he should just be able to stop this ball right here. No, leave him a decent angle to get back around 2 rails on the 6. There we go. He should just come up one, follow it up on the rail, long short rail there. Yep. Maybe on the wrong side of the 8 here, but he's got the entire table to get back around. Maybe just bring it off the head rail here and just leave a longer shot on the 9. There we go. And Trent with a chance to go 2 up here. And there we go. And so next week we'll have Gabe and Josh Gamble playing, from what I understand. And Trent's had a pretty good break these last couple goes. See if he sticks with it. He's come back a little bit wider than he has the last couple racks. Oh, cue ball flirting with the side pocket there. It does come up dry. And he should just draw this back just a hair so he can come off that left long rail to get position on the 3. And he looks like he's going low on this thing. No, got to watch out for the speed there. Came back a little long. See if he tries to bank it over to the right side there. Yeah, and with no real path to get to the 4. Not a bad play there. I suspect we might see Trent do something similar here. He is an aggressive shooter by nature. Anytime I've played with him, he's done it, and he just did it again. But that 4's kind of in a safe spot. He might be able to hit the 4-8, but not really a safe shot. Now he's going to have to kick at the 4 here. And not a bad effort there. It is going to leave Trent a shot. He might be able to put the 4 in this bottom left corner here. Just come off that long rail. He'll have shape on the 5. But he's going to shoot safe, it looks like. What's going on, Jason? How you doing this evening, brother? And the 4-5 combination there just got a little thin. And if the 4 goes to the bottom right, I suspect Trent might go that direction so he can avoid the 7. Yeah, I think he's just going to draw it into that left long rail there. Just like that. He just a bit thin. I imagine we'll see the 4-8 go down here. Jason, I think that's about the definition of your life, kicking back, taking it easy. And good shot there from Jason. See if he tries to take short side shape on the 5. And I wonder if that 5 goes by the 6. And if it does, it's going to be thinner than my hairline. If anybody's ever seen me, you know that's thin. It looks like he's just going to shoot safe here. Nope, he does pocket it. Good shot there. Probably just try to draw back to the 7. He didn't leave Trent the best shot in the world, but he'll probably try to shoot six back to the bottom left. But I guess if you can cut it like that, banks aren't necessary. See two rails coming back to the nine. And this should put Trent up 6-3. And Jason's just kind of got hemmed up by these end of rack shots, leaving Trent short outs. Oh, and he looks like that left side is going to get him. And he didn't quite catch that square. The middle of the rack just kind of held together there to the very last second. I don't know if Jason's going to try to shoot the 1-9, try to get back in the game quickly here. I don't know that, being down by 3, that you need to do something like that this early, but because if you miss it, you're going to leave that 9 hanging by the pocket, and nothing good comes of that. I know that firsthand. Well, he's going to get away with it. See if Trent kicked the one back to the other end of the table. And just kind of, I don't think he quite measured that up. No. Well, the one next to the 9, this could be dangerous. No telling where that 9's going to go. I imagine Trent's going to take a good poke at this and see what happens. No, I tell you what, I'm going to watch out for the scratch. Nice. I'm going to forego the prognostications with Trent. There's just no telling what he's going to shoot. You think you got him figured out, and he does something else. Try to go 3 rails here to get to 1. See if Trent wants to take a stab at the 1-9. I wouldn't think that he does, but it looks like that's exactly what he's measuring up. Hopefully not. No. He does. And that's going to put him up 7-3. And at this rate, ladies and gentlemen, we might be done here in the next 15 minutes. Might have to see if we can talk him into playing a second set. If you guys want to, if this goes quickly, if you want me to try to get him to play a second set, let me know and we'll see what we can do. And the 6 catches, goes down to the side, 4 in the corner, and should have a look at the 1 there. Come back and forth for the 2. And he just hit that thin. Nice cut there by Jason. Should just be able to hit a high ball and get back towards the three, but it looks like he's going to go low. That angle's a little deceptive on the camera. He was hitting a lot higher than what it looked like he was hitting. See if he decides to go two rails or three back to the seven. Watch your speed here. Get going, get going. You can draw this ball. Get back, get back to that long rail on the left side to come back to the eight. Or he might be shooting the seven top left, which he did, but he got full on. And again, that's going to leave Trent a very makeable shot here. Ball's naturally going to get back to the eight. Oh, but he's gone way long on this one. So we'll probably see him bank it back to this left side here. Or does he try to just go put the eight up and just kind of slide in behind the nine there? No, he got the bank, and looks like he's going to go up 8-3. And so he does. And Jason just doesn't seem to be shooting to the level I'm sure he's comfortable with. Got the two up in the top right corner. And should see the one go to the right side here. Just come off the end rail. Leave a nice angle on the three. And watch out. I thought he might have put a touch of inside on there to keep it towards the center table, but I think he's going to try to get behind the five here. And he just came up short, but the four's got the side pocket blocked, so we'll see if Jason doesn't try to shoot the three towards the bottom right corner and get the cue ball back behind the five there. Or he's going to just come up soft here, and it's going to leave Trent another shot. And Trent's going to have that seven kind of as a little bumper there, so he can. There it goes. I hope that seven doesn't block the five up. Nope, it's going to sit nice for him. I imagine we'll see him shoot the four up to the top left, but he's looking at the 4-5-7. Yep. And a hell of a shot there. Getting position on the four. Just stun out, get shot, put the five in the same corner. And this turned to a game of connect the dots for him. And let's see if he tries. He's going to have to go all the way around the table to get back to the nine. And he pulls out his putting stroke there. And that's going to put him up 9-3. And Trent just two away here. I think Sam was maybe supposed to be playing on Wednesday. If somebody could let me know, um, I've got that wrong or if that match didn't pan out. And 8 rockets into the corner. I mean, he is just blowing the rack apart now. He's just freewheeling. Yep. Let's see if he can. Kind of great shot there. Just center ball. Easy shape on the 7. Same thing. Here, put 7 up in the top left and put the 9 in the same pocket. And I think this is going to put Trent on the hill. And Trent is making quick work at this. And Jason's got to be asking himself exactly what happened here. Trent is being the hooligan right now. He's doing nothing but causing problems for Jason. Oh, man, he got a little too loose there. Put the cue ball up in the corner. And I think the 2 might get past the 3 there up in the top right. There you go. And 3 the 4 is a little tricky here. It's just going to take good speed control. There we go. And he's going to try to cut that 4 into the side. Oh, let's see if the 8 helps him out. No. And I think Trent can get past the 8 there, put the 4 in the side back to him. He's just seeing where it's going to put the cue ball. Should be able to get behind that 7. And a good stroke there from Jason. Just going to leave him a little close to his work. Put the 5 down here in the bottom right. If he can clear if the cue ball get past the 9, he can put some inside on it. Should be able to leave pretty decent shape on the 7. But it looks like he almost tried to roll the 9 there. And see if Trent tries to cut this thing all the way up. He's got a pretty comfortable lead, so he might just do that. And he did. He just caught it full, and that's going to leave Jason an out here. And it's one he's got to have. Good shot. Just put some bottom right on this, and or just straight bottom. Oh, got a little long there, but it should be a pretty easy stop shot. pick up his fourth game. No, he's letting a little frustration out on cue ball there. All right, and that's going to get Jason back up to break. All right, and he didn't hit that one quite as hard as he's hit some other ones, which seemed to work out for him. Got the 8 up in the corner. It does have a shot on the 1 to the same corner. And I don't know if he's going to get away with that. I don't think so, because he's... Oh, just didn't quite get the right hand English there to grab, so he's going to be kicking at the 2. Watch out for the corner. And it's going to give Jason another opportunity here. Should be able to just come off the end rail down there with some top left and get on this shape for the 3. Or maybe he thinks maybe if he gets straighter on it, he'd want to draw it back behind the 4, but I think this is going to be the better course here. Just make sure you get it. No, he didn't. No, he tried to draw between that gap. Now he's probably going to just edge the 3, put the cue ball down here on the other side. And there he goes. Good safe there. Oh, he caught that one thin. He's going to pocket it, but it's going to leave Jason a fairly easy out. Nice touch there. Draw it back a bit there. Oh, and he just kind of came up out of that one, but doesn't leave Trent with the easiest shot here. He might just park the cue ball behind the 9. No, he's going to put him behind the 7. All right, going to leave Jason with, I mean, it's fairly natural 3 rail kick. But 5's kind of out there on an island, so you got to be precise with it. And he does make good on it. Looks like it's going to get behind the 6. And I don't know if he can. No, he can't really see. He can't really see the right side of that 5 ball, so he's going to have to kick up behind it. And nice shot there. Jason's going to have an opportunity to cut this one up in the top right corner, or top left, my apologies. but he's going to catch that thing thin, and this might spell trouble. Yeah, I think Jason's got to know this could be curtains here. Nice two rail shape there. Just going to follow the 7 up, put the 9 in the left top corner. Now, I guess he wanted to put a little bit more into it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to do it. I'm going to talk to them real quick, see if they want to run it back real quick, and I'll be right back with you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to run it back. We're going to do one more set to 11 since that one only took an hour. So sit back, grab your popcorn, grab a beer. You might be able to finish it by the time they get done. So give me a moment. We're going to reset some things. We're going to take a pause for the cause, and we'll get right back at it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Trent's going to go ahead and lead us off here. Didn't take a whole lot of convincing there. Oh, and it looks like the 9's going to go in the side, and that's going to put Trent up 1-0. Keep doing that. We'll be done here in about 5 minutes. If you guys want to play on Monday or Wednesdays or whatever day, uh, let Darren know. If we can get things set up a little bit further in advance, make sure everybody knows we get more people watching. Boy, I tell you what, he has got a break going on right now. Oh, and he just cut that one a bit thin there. Let's see if Jason can kind of correct some of the problems he had the first set. And good shot there. Well, it's going to be a little long coming up on the 5 here. But I suspect we might see him with that angle. Probably bank it back to the side near him there. Oh, he's nice defensive play there. Yeah, Trent might be able to go into that left rail there with some inside and kick into the 5 and hold it there. Oh, and he just misses it and catches the 7. Oh, should just draw into that left rail there, leave a nice natural angle down to the other end of the table for the done. There we go. There we go. And let's get it all evened up here. All right. See if Jason can settle in and get something going. All right. There we go. And a little better control of the cue ball. Here the last couple breaks from Jason, but he is going to come up dry. Like that 7 ball goes down. See if he can squeeze the 2 up into the top left. Use the 8 as a backstop here. But he is going to leave a nice shot there for Jason. If he can avoid the 5 coming back. But he'd probably be better off coming short side on the 3s. Put 3 down in the bottom right. Which he does, but he's going to be a little. I wouldn't be surprised if he just push the 3-2 rails to the middle of the bottom rail here. Get the cue ball back. He just goes 1. Gets him snug behind the 9 there. Trent's going to come up empty there. So we should see Jason come 2 rails, get back to the 4 if the shot's there behind the 9. There we go, and I figured that'd be more the line he should take. Cue ball coming into the 4 as opposed to just allows you to put a little bit more speed on it, I think. Well, I guess he's just going to thin this 4, try to get the cue ball back to him. Nothing too much here. And he's going to leave Trent a shot here. Probably just put the cue ball back into the 5. Nope, he's going to play safe. But that 4 is going to come out of hiding. And I think Jason can maybe try the same thing, just put the cue ball behind the 6. Oh, he went for the cut and going to get rewarded. 9's going to mess with your cue ball for position here a little bit. But in this case, it's going to help him out. Just draw back the off this. There we go. And it looks like Jason's going to go up 2-1. He's shooting with a bit more purpose. Trent's going to go ahead and concede that one. All right, everybody. And while we're waiting on the break, just want to remind everybody that this weekend there's going to be a tournament for benefit Miss Debbie. So everybody come on out. Everybody, she's been around here forever. So come out here and support that. And he's going to get the 1 in the side there. 2's going to end up on the opposite end. No real shot there. Let's see if he tries to push out here. And he will. And see, Trent just tries to put the cue ball behind the 8-9 here. And he just kind of double kiss froze that thing. Didn't get quite what he wanted, but still no real shot here for Jason. Just an opportunity to maybe do what he wanted to do to begin with. Well, he got the 2. I don't think he wanted to. We'll see if that 3 gets past the 7. I don't know that it does. But there again, I've been wrong with everything else. Why would I be right here? No, that's going to be a little dangerous there. Trent can go 2 rails or maybe just draw out of this. You got 2 rails, and he's going to get some love from the 4. Good speed control there from Trent. A little short, but manageable. Just draw it back into that rail there. Come out for the 6. See 2 rails to the 7. And he should come 2 rails back around. But again, instead of hitting the face of the pocket, he was shooting for the middle of it, it looks like, and just kind of jarred up on him. And going to give Jason a chance to go 3 up. Or, sorry, 2 up. And there we go. Pace these guys play. They don't let any grass grow under their feet. Remember, on Wednesday nights, it is free pool after 6 for all league and tournament players around. So come on down here and come see your bartender shoot some pool. And we got the 4 go down the side there. And the 5's going to help him out there, give him a look at the 1. Oh, and caught that one a little thin there. And Trent's going to get a good look at the 2 there. And just split that 3-7 apart there. Put 3 up in the top left. Make sure to get the 7 clear of the 6 if you don't pocket it. And that's a shot right there, guys. And this is that loose type of pool, and more accustomed to seeing him play. Get the 6 here. She could just come back and forth for the 7. And just got a little thin there. And the 7's not going to quite get in the game. Jason's just got to make sure he hits this one pure, because I think he's probably going to try to draw this thing back. go. And just slow roll up to the 8 here. And this should put Jason up 4-1. There we go. And we'll see if now he feels a little bit better about his brake line if he doesn't put a little bit more behind it. There we go. Hit that one solid. Got the sit up nice. Just didn't get any love out of it. And I think that 2-9 may be on there. If Trent can get back to it. Hey, he tried to carom it. And he's going to come up pretty clean here. See if Jason just doesn't kind of clip the 2 here, put the cue ball up by the 8. No, and he kind of took a stab of his own at the 9 there. Let's see if he doesn't just, I don't know if he just wants to try to stop this ball or he's going to let the cue ball travel out some. And he's going to let it swing around a little bit. And he's got a little bit of separation on that 3, so he shouldn't have any problems pocketing it. Just a question as to where you end up for the 4. And he got it down. And this one should kind of come back towards him. Just make sure you don't clip the 6 and end up with the cue ball in the corner there. That would be what would happen to me, without a doubt. Oh. Just didn't get it quite flush there. Left the 4 hanging. Oh, Trent can come up a little short, but wouldn't be surprised to see him draw it back into the 9. No, he did get the 6, and left himself well. Oh, that's, when you're hitting inside with these pockets, I don't know why it just doesn't always like to accept it. And while a fairly straightforward bank, the position on the seven is not. You hit it too hard, you very well end up behind that eight ball or right up against it. And nice shot there from Jason. Caught the right side of the six. And it's going to be a tester here, shooting this one straight up to the top left. And now he's left himself in a little bit of a situation. He might try to shoot the 8-9 here. I hope not, but and a good play there. And, oh, now watch out for the scratch. And it's going to put Jason in prime position to go up 5-1. And it looks like what goes around comes around. This beginning of the second set here. All right, and that's going to put Jason up 4. See if Jason can sink something on the break this time. He's gotten better control of the cue ball, just not getting anything to go. I think the last one may have been a little hard. Wing balls just came up a little along of the corner pockets there. Yeah, and he certainly got some balls put down that time. Little, not the easiest shot on the two here, but certainly makeable. As long as he doesn't hit it too hard, the three does go by the five. So if he plays this one right, he should be in good position to go up 6-1. And he just caught that one thick, which has kind of been his miss this evening. Trent's been thin, he's been thick. Put them together, they wouldn't miss a shot. Oh, well, yeah. And Jason's going to be thin on that two ball. I don't know that it's going to go, but he might be able to put the two in front of the seven and the cue ball behind the nine. And I think I don't know if Trent's going to try to pocket this or if he's just going to put the two up against the rail and put the cue ball by the five. There we go. Expect we'll probably see Jason jump at this point. No, he's got his shooting cue. I think if he's going to jump, this would be the one you jump at. But he doesn't jump a whole lot, so. And hope he gets on the way back by, and he's not. He's going to hit the 7. And it's going to give Trent a good path to pick up another game here. Just making sure the 3 goes by. Now we'll probably see him come off the side rail there. Bring the cue ball off that right long rail. Try to get back towards the middle to shoot the 7. No, he just kisses into it. And looks like that's going to bring him within 3 now. And looks like he's going to pick up where he left off with his previous breaks here. I think he just hit this one with pocket speed. It should come back in line with the 4. But they've got the 3 over there on the right side. Nice shot there. Just come back across the table unless he thinks the 4-9 is a go. But there we go. Draw back just a pinch here for the 5. No, he's going to use the rail going forward here. Oh, I think the inside just got him there. Didn't quite compensate for it. Jason go conservative here and try to put the 5 up behind the 9, or does he try to go ahead and pocket it? And if he shoots the pocket, I just don't see an avenue where he's going to hold it to have shape on the 6. And he's going to get a little cover there from the 7. It's going to leave Trent to kick into it. He's going to go down here and take a peek. And sorry, if he uses too much pace, that 5 will spit the cue ball into the top left corner there. I imagine he should just hit this one fairly slow, but there's no telling. Yeah, just try to get the 5 buttered up. And he did a good job there. And wouldn't Jason will probably just thin this one and put the cue ball back on this. No, he's going to go full face into it. Oh, and that one's going to cost him a rack, I believe. See Trent go 3 rails back to the 6 here. No, he's just going to draw it back. And when you hit it like that, No sense in doing any more than you have to. Get going. Came up quite a bit short there, but I suspect he should be able to. He might be able to cut that in. It's a good ways off the rail there. And Trent with opportunity to get within two of Jason here. It's a nice easy spot shot here. And that'll bring him within two. Let's see, Hooligan will let it fly here. He does, but he's going to end up scratching there. And it looks like the toughest part of this one be getting from the 2 to the 3. But Jason's going to go swinging for the 1-9, it looks like. I don't necessarily agree with this, but I mean, it is fairly straightforward, but there's a lot of room for error there. And he's going to kind of get away with it there. Not a clean look at the 1. And Trent just going to rearrange some furniture here. 4's gonna keep him having a clean look at it, but he can just stop the ball right there, put the cue ball 3 rails over behind the 5. But he's going to end up leaving Trent a shot here, and a good one. And that 2-9 now may be in danger, depending on how Trent wants to attack this. And it looks to be where he's going here. Maybe just going to shoot that. Yep. And that's going to bring him within 1. All right. And he brings it in a little bit, gives it a ride, and got a decent spread. Got the balls pocketed. Probably going to shoot the 2 back up to the top right there. Cue ball's going to naturally float towards position to shoot the 4. So even if he does miss the 2, he'll have some cover there. And the way he shot that didn't look like he had any intention of pocketing it. Jason's going to be kicking here. this. Trent's probably got the 2 into the side there if it goes past the 9, or he can shoot it up to the top left corner. Looking to see which side of the 4 ball he wants to be on. And it's really no loss either way. I think being on the right side of the 4 make it a little bit easier to get to the 5. You don't have to be quite as exact with the cue ball on this shot if you go to the side. And that's the way he went. He just came up a little long there. But again, he's got cover. And I wonder, Jason try to go 2 rails into the 2. Yeah, look, no, he's going to go 1 here. Now he ends up coming behind the 9. And that's going to leave Trent with a pretty good chance here. Just follow the 2. Put the 4 in the left side, 5 in the bottom right, 6 wherever he wants it. And he's going to go to the side here, which is kind of surprising. But he just came up a little shorter than he wanted to. So now he'll probably drop back 2 rails, maybe into a 3rd. Or you just load it up with inside. And can't trust left-handed people. Never know what they're going to do with the ball. And this looks like this is going to pull him even with Jason. There we go, and I think this is going to do it for game number 10. There we go. Now tied up at 5 apiece going to game 11. We've hit the halfway mark of the second set. And he's taking quite a bit of speed off that break there. Let's see if the 8's going to, yeah, I expect we'll see Jason shoot the 1-8 here. That's it. And he went for the carom there, and I don't know. Probably see Trent follow this with a little bit of inside. At least makes the pocket a lot more difficult, but or no, he's going to play conservative, and he's going to scratch. don't know if Jason's at 9. Sits fairly close angle wise with the 6. You know, at this point, I'd almost think you just want to put the one on one end of the table, keep the cue ball on the end that he's on, and but I don't know. He looks like he might try to shoot the 1-9 bank into the side. And he caught the 7 square. One's going to hide behind the 2. And it's going to be a tough shot for Trent. I suspect we should see a good chance of ball in hand here because he's going to have to come into that second rail behind the 4 first to get to it. Unless he tries to jump it, which he is going to do. He goes for the short stick. And with the ball that close to the rail, there's always a chance of it going off the table. And there it went. And he made the 4-5 a little easier there. Put the 2 to 3 in the same pocket. 4 and 5 in the same pocket. Should come back up to the middle of the table here. And just make sure you don't hit this too hard so the 4 stays in place. Now, you're probably going to try to draw back for the 6 here. There we go. And as long as make sure you pocket the 7 here, your shape on the 8's natural. And bring the cue ball back to about where it's at now. Yeah. This isn't always the easiest shot here. Imagine he, I guess, far enough away from the rail. That's going to put Jason back up by 1. We got ourselves quite a bit tighter match this second set away from the first. All right. See if he takes just a little bit off the speed on this one. He's been overshooting those corner pockets. And he does take some off of there. Just not going to get the payoff here. Going to come up dry once again, and don't be surprised if you don't see Trent bank the one back into the 9. Even though it's kind of a race to the 3, if he just pockets the 1, but yep. And he's just going to draw the, kind of pinch this back to the middle of the table and shoot the 3-8-9. I thought he'd want to get a little closer, but I imagine he's going to shoot this with enough speed and just really isn't going to matter. Just got to make sure you hit that thing just dead square. Well, that was about half the speed I expected him to shoot it at, but and we'll see if Trent starts breaking the way he was in the last set, just kind of crushing it, not taking it easy on it. And he does. Five goes in the side. Have an open look at the one. He kind of looked like he worried a bit more about the position there than actually pocketing the shot. And Jason can just stop this ball or maybe draw it a touch, not much. Nice speed there. Just stop it there for the four. I don't know if that six goes by the seven, so that'll change the way he wants to get shape here. Now draw back so he can get position six in the top right corner. Stop that so he can go back and forth, get back behind the eight. Oh, but he just took that one for granted. Stood up, kind of stood straight up out of it. Oh, and Trent just quick on that one. Expect we'll see this one in the bottom left. Make sure you come up the other side of that side pocket there. Probably draw out of it. Out. I think this will probably give Trent the out here. Should see him take short side here. Hit another stop shot. And this should put Trent up 7-6. 8 goes, one down in the ducked in the corner. Five's going to fall. And this could be a pretty quick rack here. The exact same shot he just shot. Oh, nine's going to get in the way. Yeah, good safe, fairly safe play there. Jason might be able to get rail first, but pocketing is not going to be the easiest thing in the world. And he's going to choose to jump this one. And a good shot there. After doing the hard part, you got to take advantage of this. And well played there. And it's going to be a little. He's got a. I guess he's got enough angle there. Looks like he's going to put the nine on the side there to get even. And we're going to head into rack 15, 7 up. And all right. See if Jason can get balls down on the break here. And we got the one in the side. Oh, got an unfortunate kiss from the two there, kicking him down to the other end of the table. Got the three ducked up in the top left, four hanging out by the side. And that has been his miss all night, is thick, and he's going to leave that thing right by the pocket for Trent. top. He just ended up biting against that rail and leaving the ball closer than he probably wanted to. Oh, just again ends up not quite getting into the face of that pocket and leaving the four hung. And I think he's gonna maybe try the cue ball off the five into the seven. Nope, he gets behind the nine. And he's gonna come up swing and a miss there. Gonna give Jason ball in hand with a good chance to get out here. If he can figure out what to do with the eight. The eight and the nine are lined up pretty well, so he can't really get past it. Might be able to clear one. Might be able to clear one of them out coming off the seven. Go. Oh, be careful. And just hit this with a tip it inside. No, he's just going back and forth. Maybe he's just gonna hit softly. Try to get the cue ball back behind the nine. Yeah, Margaret is a lot closer match this time. Oh, and he tried to play the carom, and I think this one might cost him. And looks like Trent's going to go up 8-7 here. There it is. Let's see how hard Trent slams him this time. And he lets it go. Two down the corner. He's a good shot on the one, but he's got a tight little grouping there. But when you pocket the four, it should break everything up. But he's looking to see. Perhaps he can shoot the 4-9 or carry him off the four into the nine. I don't know which position on the 5 will be a little more difficult if he's not on that left side of the 4 there. Nope, he's playing the carom, I think. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe he just shoots. Maybe he shoots the 4 behind the 6. Nope, he does get the carom, and that's going to put him up 9-7. And let the cannon go off again. And he's going to, didn't catch it square, and again, going to scratch in that left side. And you just got to make sure he leaves the proper angle on the 3 so he can get back, put the 5 in the same pocket. Unless he plans on drawing it back here. And it feels like he's on the wrong side of the 3, but depends on how he wants to shoot it. He may just want to get it where he's just going to clip the 5 and carry him into the 9. Yep, and I think that's exactly what he's shooting for here. So he's going to want to make sure he catches that 9 full in the face. Well, he's going to get it one way or the other. And that's going to draw him within 1. And Jason's got to figure out a way to pocket something on the break here. Make sure you keep Trent off the hill. All right, and he got the 1. He's going to get the 4, but he's not going to have the shot on the 2. That 3's not going to really have a home. I don't think that I don't think the 8's far enough off the rail there to get past it. push there, got the 9 cleared out of the way. And he's going to give it back to Jason here, knowing there's really nothing to do with the 3. And he's going to kind of force his hand on this unless he sees a safe somewhere. Maybe caroms off the 3 into the 8. Just make sure you don't end up with the 3 on the other side of the 5 there. Or maybe he shoots the 3 2 rails, maybe to the. Well, he's going to leave it up by the pocket. Should see the cue ball come back along the same line that right back to him there for a shot on the 5. Go. Just slide it over. Maybe come off the end rail here, back, put 7 in the opposite side, but he's going to roll it slow. And this should have the opportunity to bring us back square. Oh, he's gonna hang that 8, and this is gonna put Trent on the hill. And that's gonna be disappointing for Jason. And should it be that Jason loses this set, that could be the shot that does it. Probably the one he'll remember. Imagine Trent's gonna really let it fly this time. Trent may be thinking of moving, and he does. He moves a little bit further inside. And it gets a bit more square to it. Not going to leave him the best shot here, but I suspect we'll see him just stop the ball behind the 3. Go. I'll leave Jason a fairly straightforward kick here. Just come a couple inches left of that second diamond. But I think he's going to put some inside on this, or some running English, should I say. Oh no. He just didn't give it the stroke for any English to take. And that 4-9 looks to be pretty much wired up. And this could spell trouble here. And is he going to clear that 5? He's kind of shaking his head. I don't know. It looks like it goes, but he didn't look totally confident in it. He's looking maybe, does he need to swerve any, or is maybe it's just not lined up as well as I thought it was? And that's going to do it. Much closer race this time. Trent's going to come out on top for second set here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, anybody wants to set up a match, we do have one next week. It's going to be Gabe and Josh Gamble, so far as I'm to understand. Outside of that, uh, we may be on Wednesday. I'll have to find out. But again, we do appreciate it, and we will see you next time.